Hi everyone, it's Bianca Tinsley with Keller Williams Realty. Thank you so much for joining my Become a Realtor group. I wanted to introduce myself and let you all know that I'm always here for you if you have any questions at all. So please do not be ashamed or scared or, apprehensive to ask me any questions that you have because I am an open book. So I absolutely love being a realtor. It's pretty much my calling. I kind of stumbled upon it, and I did not plan to be a realtor when I went to school. I planned to be in marketing, which being a realtor has a lot to do with marketing in itself. So that does help me. But when I went to school, I had thought that I would be in, just a typical marketing job. And I went to MTSU and I got my degree in sales and marketing. After I graduated from MTSU, I started applying at various companies and I was just getting rejection because I did not have any experience. Well, as you all know, in order to get experience, somebody has to hire you. So that's what I was coming across again and again when I started applying for jobs. I was told we can't hire you because you don't have any experience, and I couldn't get any experience because nobody would hire me. So I was getting really frustrated. I had just gone to school and got my degree and worked really hard for it, and I was just ready to get into an established job. My husband had a very good job, and so we were making plenty of money, and we decided that we would sell our house and buy a new one. When we did that, I discovered that I absolutely loved real estate. Everything having to do with it. The process of selling the house was super easy because we got an offer in the first hour of literally the first hour our house was listed, we got an offer on it. So that was pretty cool. But what I really enjoyed about it was looking for houses, and I really did a lot of the, legwork myself as far as, looking at the different houses online and trying to decide, which ones I wanted to look at and everything. And just looking at the houses themselves was very fun. I found it to be a very enjoyable process, and just buying the house. And then afterwards, I started to feel really sad, actually, because I just really missed the process of buying real estate and the process of just anything having to do with homes. So I got this crazy idea that I would get my real estate license. And when I started out, I had another business at that time. My husband and I had a photo booth rental business. So we rented photo booths for weddings, sweet 16s, various parties like that. And so I was making a decent amount of money with that. I've always been really entrepreneurial. I don't like it when people tell me what to do. I like to make my own schedule. I like to make my own, just make my own mind up of what I'm going to do throughout the day and what I'm going to do for my business. And that is a great part about being a realtor, because you really do decide what you do day in and day out. And so I did have this other business. So when I first started out, I'm not going to lie to you, I was not making very much money at all. But I truly believe, and I've been told by people that I respect in the industry that actually taught me when I first got my license. They taught classes that we have at our company, and they have told me from the beginning that in the first year, you're licensed to learn, not to earn. And I really took that to heart, and I went to all of the classes that there were that are offered, That's one of the really great things about Keller Williams is that there's so many classes. I mean, there's classes on everything. There's classes on things like staging, which is kind of just a fun thing. There's classes on writing offers. I remember I was so scared when I wrote my first offer. I mean, like, I was terrified. I actually had to go to the bathroom and wash my face and like chill out for a minute because I thought I was going to have a panic attack. But now I just write an offer and it's just like second nature because I've been doing it for 6 years and I know what I'm doing, and you know, it just becomes like that as the years go by. But in the beginning I was very nervous, and you probably are too, and you're probably thinking, well, I don't know if I can actually do this. I don't know if I can make money with this, and you really can. Last year, I'm just going to go ahead and share with you guys just so that you have an idea of what's possible. Last year, I made 6 figures, and I had my boys home with me 2 days out of the week. So I was really only working 3 days out of the week, and I made 6 figures. You can't do that in very many jobs. I've decided this year to work a little bit more and to have my kids in daycare a little bit more than they were because I truly love my career and I think they're in a great place anyway. But if this is something where you have small children and you are trying to make some income while also staying home part of the week, it would be a great job for that as well, because I did that for several years. And so in order for me to really get successful, I had to have a mindset change, because in the beginning I thought, well, you know, my husband's making plenty of money. I can just do this because it's kind of fun, and, you know, I don't need to really do everything that they tell me to do as far as, you know, all of the systems and the models to go by. I can just be fine making $30,000 a year, and that is a good living, and I don't need to try to get to the 6-figure mark. Then my mindset totally changed. I remember very clearly when I had kind of my little aha moment, and it's pretty cool actually. So I'll share with you, but we were at a 5-year anniversary party for my company, and it was kind of like an anniversary meeting. It wasn't really a party, but everybody got awards for different things, like awards for their sales volume, awards for if they were the top agent in a certain category, and different things like that. Well, I watched all of my friends get awards, and I got an award for being with the company for 5 years. So it's kind of like a, hey, you know, we'll give you something because you've been with us for a while. And it really just felt like crap. It felt like, you know, all these people that I love and that I care about are succeeding, and I can succeed too, and why am I not? So then that really lit a fire under me, and I got going, and I sold in the top 15% of my company last year because my mindset changed, and it's all about mindset. I'm sorry this video is so long. I know you guys probably don't care about all these little details, but I just wanted to tell you, because I know people have asked, how long does it take you to start making good money? It all has to do with your mindset and if you're willing to do the work. I know I've said to people before in the past that the 80-20 rule applies, and it really does. 80% of the business is going to go to 20% of the realtors. And that's because 20% of the realtors will do the work needed. It's not that hard to get your license. It's really not. I did not need to go to school for 4 years and get my degree to get my real estate license. It's actually pretty darn simple, to say the least. To succeed in real estate, rather, is difficult in a way, but if you do the work and if you follow the systems, it's really not that hard. So what I love about real estate is that you can make however much money you want to make. It truly is up to you. And I really would love for you to come to our seminar on Thursday and learn about what it takes to get your real estate license. You are going to have an upfront cost with getting your real estate license because you have to take real estate classes and then you have to get your license itself. And there's just some different fees along with that. So you do have to have some money to invest in order to get your real estate license. But your first closing should cover that. It should cover all of the costs and more. I remember when I got my first check and I had just been working at little places as I worked as a server, which I hated and was awful at. And I worked at a little marketing place. I had an internship when I was in college, and I worked as a camp counselor. So I had never seen money like I saw on my first check I got in real estate. And I had a little party. I did a little dance, and I was so freaking excited about that. Because the average amount, you might not know this, but the average amount for commission for a realtor per sale is $4,000. Okay? So $4,000 is what you can expect each time you sell an average house. And that is after you pay your company. So the company is going to take a percentage as well. But that is a big number. And when I saw my first check, I kind of totally freaked out because I hadn't seen money like that before. And it said my name on it, and it had, a huge number in my mind. And now that number to me is not huge because now I'm selling even bigger houses and I'm making twice that much on commissions on average because I've raised my sale price. But the opportunities really are endless, and I really want to help you all get into my field because I think it's a wonderful, wonderful field to be in. It's exciting. It is challenging. If it wasn't challenging, everybody would do it. But the rewards are great. You get to help people accomplish their dreams. You get to help people make huge life changes. And it's really fun to be a part of that process. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. But I really would love to see you all at our seminar on Thursday, the 21st, at the Keller Williams office in Murfreesboro. The address is 450 St. Andrews Lane, or Drive, one of those. And it's in Murfreesboro, and it's right across from the Kohl's. So I hope to see you there. I'm sorry this is so long. I'm a little bit passionate about this, as you can tell. But if you have any questions, let me know. All right. Thanks so much for being in my group, and I hope it's helpful to you.